Lindsay, do you want to mess with it right now? Hmm?
Goodness.
It's a baby. Ew.
It's a baby. Which Zelda?
Are
Which
you,
Zelda game?
which Zelda game is it again?
Twilight Princess.
Twilight
Oh my
Princess.
gosh, is it Miku?
Is it Miku? He says.
It's Tallow, I think her name is.
Oh,
No,
what's
Mallow.
the Miku Zelda Twilight? What is that? Oh, is that? Am I just getting a name completely wrong? Why did I think it was Miku? The fuck's
Is that
wrong
the
with
same
me?
baby though? Whoa.
Is it the is it the really short dude who looks like a
The
baby?
really short dude? There's a really short baby that's just like ugly looking.
I mean,
Eyebrows on them are small.
send a picture. I want to see. I'm very curious because I love Twilight Princess, but I can't recall who that is, and I don't know who the
Give me
fuck
a
Miku is because I just looked it up and there's no one, or Miko. There's no one in that game called Miko apparently. So I'm just like
Hold on.
tripping.
There.
There we go. I'm sending the picture in a second here.
Nice.
We'll send it to my work chat.
I am ready and waiting. Oh, it
yeah,
is.
they can no longer.
It is.
It is the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh god, you can go at the same time.
Why did the
He
fuck
becomes
did I...
the store owner later in the game.
Yeah.
Wait, that baby does?
Yeah.
He becomes the.
That's a baby, or is
Yeah.
that a grown man?
It's a baby.
How is the baby running a store?
It
That's
makes him
not.
a
It's a
Okay.
smart baby.
Oh, it's a smart baby.
It's a man baby.
Man baby, real man baby.
Oh, I
Um,
love the aesthetic of Twilight Princess. Like all their outfits and set dressings look amazing.
Yeah, it does look really good. We were just talking about how I think the colors it was has the sad result of being what is it? The sad result of like that range of time where all the games have like brown like over the stain like
Trying to be more mature.
yeah, I just wish that they could be like Breath of the Wild did a good job of being mature but colorful.
Yeah,
Um,
it was definitely that era of gaming.
all right. See.
Alright, so I need to implement win condition. Credits screen. Checkpoints.
Oh, there's so many frogs.
Is that all?
Bridge toggle.
How'd you feel about the diagonal being gone?
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You didn't even notice. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't try going by.
So it didn't bother you that it's not.
No.
Oh, okay, that's a
You
relief.
think you like okay, you like it more. Yeah, I think it makes more sense that you're not able to do that. I just we spent so long like cheating the system and making ourselves go maximum speed and just and being able to drive diagonal. It looked like you were going in like circles. It was great.
That'll
And
be
then
that'll be the
now-
next project. Frog cart.
Frog cart. You have to start out the game by forcing yourself to like build up speed on
That-
each other.
That would be an interesting game. It's just a cutesy, polished looking game, but all the mechanics are derived in glitches.
Did you? So I see that there is like a floor collision for the floor pieces. Can we make a prefab of one that has the collisions built into it, or is that going to mess stuff up?
Yeah, if you just take the floor, you'll notice underneath it has an object called field, and that's what has the actual collider that is recognized.
Yeah.
So if you just want to take the floor object and make that a prefab, that would work fine.
Okay, cool. Let me make a prefab out of them.
Okay. Implement when condition, credit screen, checkpoints, and bridge toggle. What else do we need? I think that's it from a code standpoint. So let me go ahead and get the checkpoints in.
What should the win like screen look like?
So I was thinking I was thinking just keep it simple. So when you get to the end and you complete the win condition, it just goes straight into a level transition to the next level. But like the final one, when you beat it, we go to a credits / thanks for playing kind of screen. So
Okay,
there's
that's
not like there's no
fun.
like major fanfare like, oh, you did it, you beat the level. But I still
Yeah.
want to, reward them for playing through it.
Yeah.
So we need 3 things. Check point trigger. Oh wait, you know what? I'll do this. 3 object cube. Check. 2 purple spawn. Yellow spawn. So I think for checkpoints, it just makes sense that only the frog that has gotten to that point should be able to spawn there.
Spawn there. Okay.
Because
Yeah, I think that because otherwise you can cheat it. You can send one across checkpoint and then have the other one jump off.
yeah.
Oh my god, he's crawling in a hole. He's going right into the urethra.
Purple, yellow. All 3 of these. Transparent so they don't show up. Okay. I think we're just... Oh, my poor little player input script. It's just getting abused. Everything's getting thrown into it. Literally everything.
Well, technically that's what games are, is player input. But sure there's more efficient ways to go about things.
So, me and Paul have a little book club for a coding book that we've been reading, and it's actually changed how I write a lot of code.
Really?
And I have disregarded everything I've learned from that book in this project.
Oh, in this specific. That's okay. I understand. Game jams have no
rules.
right being clean. Well, it's funny to me. When I think of game jams, the funniest one of them all is that Hollow Knight started as a game jam game, and their original game jam game was absolutely nothing like the actual game. It's not even a side like a Metroidvania game. It's like a weird. I'm gonna look it up. But like the Hollow Knight is in it. Hollow Knight game jam game. It's the Hungry Knight.
The Hungry Knight.
I think.
Oh my gosh, this
I
fucking.
think it is. Yeah, it's called Hungry Knight, and it has the knight in it, and it's like almost what is it? It's like a what's the game? Castle Crashers. It's like that kind of view, but it's not side to side. It's like you can go up and down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 3.5D thing. Or 2.5D. Where it's top down, but it's still 2D, and you're still attacking things. But it's weird because that game completely changed.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
I
didn't know it started like that.
So now everybody really wants to fuck Link.
Well, okay then.
Do you not want to fuck Link?
You got me there.
I didn't know until we started playing. We started playing Wind Waker that like Link is a different person. I didn't know that. I didn't know that there's different like Links. I thought it was all the same guy.
Oh, you fool! I'm just kidding.
I was like, I don't know. I was like, yeah, there's some like continuity problems, but I was like, there maybe they have reason. I don't know. They could do their thing. Okay, so I made a new prefab called platform, and it's like the original scaling of the two types, and they have
Lord of the Rings, the two
the field
types.
attached. Lord of the Rings and the two types.
What is wrong with my settings? Every now and again, it'll try to load in that old skybox, and it just
I
explodes
saw that
lighting.
last night.
I think it's because in the main camera volume, the HDRI sky is still set to that FS000 day 0 whatever.
But in the camera, you can set that.
Well, it doesn't seem
Or in
to
the
actually
main
be doing
camera.
anything right now. Ugh, whatever. Lighting, please. I need to see something. It's just a white. It looks like someone threw a flashbang at me.
Oh, I see. Environment sky on the main camera. Color. What is that? The color, I guess? I don't know. We'll just yeah. So I definitely cheated when it came to like getting the look for the lighting. I know that I couldn't do that with the old render engine
Mm-hmm.
or render type. But I now that I have exposure as an option, technically I could make adjustments to like let the bars have range, but the exposure for the actual I have exposure for the skybox and I have exposure for like the main camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the exposure for the skybox to 15, which forces me to set the exposure for the camera to maximum in order to work. So technically, the lighting is always blown out right now, and the exposure is fixing that.
Oh
But
my
it's
God.
the way that it's like how I got that thing. Technically, I could bring down the IBL rig exposure and then bring down the regular exposure, and I'd have more range to play with. But I I found a hot spot that I like, so it's fine. It looks fine. It doesn't look wrong, so I'll just leave it. Probably why when the old rig pops in, it's like like a flashbang.
Does this look fine to you?
It looks A-okay. I mean, I like to think that the bombs are the Bronx are running away from the nuke. They're trying to get away before the Nazis drop their nuke.
Yep, that's who dropped the nuke.
Not America, no. Alternate timeline. Actually, that never mind. I don't like that. Okay, did you push any? Actually, let me make the buttons real quick. Let me go back to my
All of my changes have been pushed. I'm working on a completely new system at the moment.
Okay, cool. I'll push my thing after I make a button, and then I'll get working on the camera. I just get distracted.
Global Game Jam.
Global what jam? Huh?
Come check out I'm putting on Twitter for the live stream, and I said, come check out our progress for our next hit title, Frogs.
I like to think that nobody's ever thought of making a game called Frogs. Just we now own the word Frogs.
You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
I messed up the name